What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna go to one of my favorite places. We're gonna go to the farmers market. Literally, if you don't go to a farmers market in your city, like, get hip, because in our day and age right now, like, it's the only way that we know that we're getting safe produce and proteins. So actually, I know for the vegans out there, I'll just call it meat, because meat is not actually protein. But anyway, amino acids are protein, just so for the people out there. Anyhow, if you don't go to a farmer's market, please go support your fucking farmers. Like, this is really the only safe food that you got nowadays, especially since Bill Gates has taken over and owns like all the fucking the farmland. So yeah, go support a farmer, go support your local folks. And if you don't know, you can go on Instagram, you can do hashtags, hashtag farmers market in whatever city that you're in. Just go support a fucking farmer. Go to a plant stand, go to something. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of the produce in the grocery stores are dipped in this wax. It's called Apeel, and of course Bill Gates is behind that. And they don't have to say that it's actually on the produce. They, of course, got around that somehow. It's not organic. They say it's derived by plant proteins or plant something or another, but that can literally be anything. That can be canola oil. It's literally a wax. They dip it, and it's supposed to keep your produce better for longer. However, like, you don't know what it is. You can't actually get it off with soap and water, so a lot of times, like, people are ingesting this and they think that well, they probably don't even know, because it's not even labeled. They used to have an Apeel sticker. Nowadays they don't have that. So yeah, even if you get like all natural foods in the grocery store, like, all natural no longer means anything in this world. Organic is probably the best that we got right now in a store, but that doesn't mean that there's no pesticides. That just means that the pesticides aren't synthetic, is what it means. So yeah, do your research, find a farmer's market, and let's do this. I'm gonna go to, if you're in Phoenix, you got Gilbert Farmers Market, you got Uptown, you got Ahwatukee on Sundays, there's one in Mesa, there is one in downtown Phoenix off Roosevelt. All of them change because it's hot as shit. It's literally 100 degrees outside right now, and it's only 10:30. It's been 100 degrees for like the last hour and a half, 2 hours. So the hours change in the summertime. But go support a farmer, man. And we're gonna get the fuck out of here so we can go start our day. So I just left Sam's Club. I come here to get toiletries. That's really it. I'll get like some baking soda for my laundry, but otherwise I stay away from grocery stores, and especially big box grocery stores. Nothing really good comes out of them. They have those like fake ingredients that you think that they're good, but they're not really that great. Like they hide it under, you know, labels like sugar-free. So what are you replacing the sugar with is really what you should be asking yourselves. Like what else is in there? So yeah, we're headed to the farmer's market now. See what it's hitting for today. It's hot as hell out here. I give it up to the farmers, man, because it's literally hot at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, it's kind of crazy. So I'm realizing that with my new camera, I have to get a car mount because right now I got it sitting up on hand sanitizer so that it looks up at me properly. But yeah, so yeah. I'm actually glad that it's Saturday because I got something to do. I think that like a lot of times, well, I guess me, like when I quit my job, so like I sit at home and I'm like, what in the shit am I supposed to do all day? And then you get to the doom scrolling, and you know, you get to just laying around and doing whatever. I think the past couple days I just been like learning how to edit the video. The last video, it wasn't the best, but you know, I'm proud of myself for even putting myself out there and like uploading the shit, you know. I think that just playing around with the camera is a little bit easier for me. It became a little bit easier for me to record myself and actually talk. Turns out I got a lot to say. Psych. But yeah, so we're almost here. Pulling up in Gilbert, downtown Gilbert. Honestly, like, I think that downtown Gilbert is probably the best market as far as like the Phoenix area, in my opinion. Reason being is because a lot of times when you go to these farmers markets, there's a lot of people selling hot food, and if you're really going for the produce so that you can cook for yourself at home, I think that this is probably the best market to go to. You got Agrotopia, and you got Steadfast Farms, even you got Rhino, I think it's called. Yeah, and he always has some like weird ass shit too that like you don't normally see at a market. There's also a guy here, I'm not sure what his farm is called, but he has apple cider and apples. Like he grows apples in Arizona. Like who would have fucking thought, you know? So, and that's not knocking like the other markets. I've been to almost all of them. I think that the only two that I haven't gone to is Mesa and Ahwatukee, because I just found out Ahwatukee was on Sundays, and I'm not really sure what day Mesa's at. Mesa's on, but I'll probably like check out those markets too on another day. Honestly, being a chef, it doesn't really allow for much time to actually go to farmers markets. Oh shit. Yeah, you see? I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I have shopped there before. Like, I've shopped in Uptown a lot. I just think that the product that you get at Gilbert is just... there's a lot more variety, especially during the summer. And listen, I'm an honest motherfucker. Like, I'm so fucking honest. So there's a farmer stand at Uptown that I'm not sure that they grow all that produce inside of Arizona. I'm pretty sure that they don't. And I don't really care for people that like play like they do but they really don't, you know. I like transparency. So these farms at Gilbert, I know that they are from Arizona. They grow in Arizona, and they're not taking food from like Mexico or New Mexico or any of the surrounding areas, like, you know, Cali or whatever. They're not bringing all that stuff over here to sell at the farmers market on Sundays. So, in my opinion, in the East Valley, Gilbert is where to go. Chris, he does tortillas, and if you know, you fucking know. Like, these tortillas are fucking bomb. He always comes up with like crazy ass flavors. And I actually didn't check and see, because I went on a Instagram detox, because I was scrolling too fucking much. So I decided to delete Instagram until I think yesterday, after I posted the first time on YouTube. I needed something, and I downloaded YouTube, or Instagram. Why I keep saying YouTube? I downloaded YouTube again because I honestly look at Instagram for, I hashtag a lot of stuff. If I want to find something local and I want to find what like people here do, I hashtag it on Instagram. I don't go on Google. I don't really fuck with Google like that. But yeah, so we're gonna go into the market. I just left the farmer's market, and I was just sitting here talking about the time, and I don't know what I thought. I don't know what I thought, but the farmer's market closes at 11 o'clock in the summertime, and I got here like a quarter till or something like that. So I didn't get much, but I got some stuff. I got some cool stuff. I found some reishi mushroom. I found some oyster mushrooms. The oysters weren't in the best shape, and I think it's just the heat and the way that they store them. So I kind of let the guy know, like, you should put them in plastic, and don't put them in plastic. Put them in paper bags. They'll last longer. But I got some apples, I got peaches, I got fucking grapes, dude. I got grapes. That's fucking exciting. I got a spinach spring mix that looked awesome from Rogue Rhino. I missed Benny Blanco, which is Chris with the tortillas. I missed him. I see him over there, like, you know, getting his stuff all together, ready to leave. He's probably hot as shit. So I didn't go bother him for tortillas this week. So maybe next week I'll come and like be more conscious about the time, and probably have a better haul. When things like this happen, and because I work the way that I did, I ended up going to Natural Grocer in Phoenix, and I'm pretty sure they have, like, they're in other states, but like other West Coast states. I'm not sure which ones. I think they have like 26 stores. I'm not sure. It's not really a lot, but I like that though, because we're able to they're able to be more conscious about where they get their produce, which I love. All of their produce, if I'm not mistaken, is organic. They have a they said that they will never put Apeel on any of their produce or buy any produce with Apeel on it. So I fucking love that. That's really the only store. Sometimes I'll go to Sprouts and get stuff, but Sprouts is I don't know that they hold that same standard. I really don't. So I don't really go to Sprouts unless I have to really anymore. I also like the protein at Natural Grocer. If I can't make it to the farmer's market, I'm gonna go to Natural Grocer for the proteins as well. I think that the frozen stuff that's like comes from a company and it's packaged at that company versus like when you go to a big grocery store and then you got like every pack of meat that they have in their facility on the shelf. I think that yeah, I just don't really care for that. I like the small companies that, you know, do it with a purpose, you know, have integrity when they're, you know, butchering and packing and freezing and all that sort of stuff. So it's just a safer product when you can't go to a farmer's market. And I think Natural Grocer checks off all those boxes, for me at least. They could be a little bit more expensive, but so are doctors. So choose your fucking choice, you know? So I am going to probably put this in the back, and then I'm gonna head over to Natural Grocer. I'm not sure if I should go home first, because I do like to see what I have in the fridge before I go grocery shopping typically, but I know that we don't have any produce really at the house, so yeah. And one thing about me too, because I'm a chef, I go to the farmer's market and I just get what looks good. I don't go with a grocery list and things like that. Like, not typically. Like, I didn't know that I was gonna find reishi. And if you know what reishi is a mushroom. It's a medicinal mushroom that you can make teas, you can make stocks, you can make soup, things like that out of it. And it really gives you a lot of antioxidants. It gives you like immune support, things like that. The list goes on. I'll probably put the list right here if I learn how to do that while I'm editing, but yeah. If not, look it up, bro. Look it up. And if you find it, if you see it, don't be scared of it. Just go for it and try it out. Yeah. So I'm gonna get driving. I don't have a mount for my camera just yet for the car, and it's hot as shit and the sun is just beaming right on it. So I'm gonna take that out of my window. I'm gonna drive to probably Natural Grocer, get my grocery shopping out of the way, and we'll go from there. Yeah. So I'll see y'all in a few. Alright, what's up, y'all? We just got back to the house from our grocery haul. I ended up going to the farmer's market, Natural Grocer, and I got a few things at Sprouts. A very few things at Sprouts. And I just got home. Let me wait a second. I just got home, and you know how your phone be paying attention to what the hell you be talking about? And I go on Instagram, and tell me why. I was just talking about Apeel earlier, and how it's not organic, but it's plant derived and all this other shit. Yo, why did I go on Instagram and I see an ad that says that Apeel is now USDA organic certified? Like, what? So now organic stuff is just a joke. It's just a joke. Like, I don't know what's happening in the United States with our food, and like, it just boggles my fucking mind. It's even more reason why you should continue to go to your farmer's market, and you should continue to find yourself a natural grocer or a grocery store in your area that specifically says we will not carry Apeel. Like, it's beyond crazy to me. But anyway, back to this. So yeah. Rogue Rhino at Gilbert Market had fucking grapes. How fucking cool is this? They had little grapes, and you know we had to cop the grapes. What else do we get? Also, listen, no diss to Rogue Rhino, but please, why are we still doing plastic? Why are we still doing plastic? Anyway, then I went to Westminster Farmers Market. I think that they are. I will link them somewhere. But yeah, these are fucking beautiful. They also had peaches that they grew, and they picked them yesterday, which is fucking phenomenal. Rogue Rhino had the limes, which I was super surprised at, because our lime season, our citrus season in Arizona, if I'm not mistaken, is late winter, early spring situation. They also had some, gotta grab some onions. Westminster also had, I told you they had the best apples. Apples. And they are not, they don't have a wax on them. They're perfect. And they taste so freaking good. So good. I went to, this is what I'm talking about, Rogue Rhino. I don't know why, honestly, I don't know why I bought these. Because they are just super wet. They're so wet. These are oyster mushrooms, and they're wet because they've been outside and they've been steaming in this bag. And if you know, you know that fruits and vegetables, they breathe. They're alive, and they do not like plastic. If you come home from the grocery store and you leave your stuff in plastic and you wonder why it's going bad fast, that's why. That is why. I also got this crazy spinach mix. It's a spinach mix. So there's like some spinach in there, and you can tell it comes from a farmer's market because the spinach doesn't look like any other spinach that you can see in the grocery store. It's all thick and stuff like that. So I think that's all I got from the farmer's market. And also, when you put this stuff in the refrigerator, because it needs to breathe, you want to throw a paper towel in the bag, and you want to keep the bag open for at least an hour, so that whatever is in the bag comes to the refrigerator's temperature, so that you don't get condensation in the bag. That's super important. Alright, and do not store onions by your potatoes. That's why they go bad. Peaches now. Come on, that's crazy. Peaches. So I think I'm going to take these and I'm going to poke holes in them. Actually no, I'm not going to poke holes in them. I'm just going to put them in the oven and roast them till they get soft. Then I'll smash them and get the juice out of them and then turn it into eggplant parm, but it'll be like this beautiful, like it'll look like a flower. So I think I'm going to do that with those. And of course we got limes for our morning water. If you're not waking up in the morning, squeezing a lime in some spring water. I choose Mountain Valley. It's not the best water, but it's better water, and it should be in glass. If you don't know, now you know. So limes with sea salt. Sea salt, not just regular, smegular sea salt either. The best sea salt, Baja Gold sea salt. Take a pinch, put it in your mouth, and get you all your minerals, most of your minerals. With the water and the lime and the mineral salt, it like wakes up your organs, wakes up your body every day. And yeah, you should consume that before you consume any coffee, anything to eat, anything like that. What else did we get? So we got these. See, this is why I love Natural Grocer. Compostable bags. I'm gonna save these bags because when I go to make juices, I got some parsley. When I go to make juices, I like to keep the parts that I don't put in the juice or what I don't cook with, like the ends of the onion. I'll take those, put them in a bag, put them in the freezer, and I'll make some. I'm gonna try to run through this quick. Yeah, I got some cashews to make a cashew sauce. We soak them overnight. Got some jasmine rice. I don't even know where I left off, to be honest, but we gotta run through this real quick. I think I'm gonna make some lamb chops tonight or maybe tomorrow night so that I can film it. I got if you know me, I am not one to eat squash. I like real noodles, but we're gonna try this spaghetti squash. See how that hits for us. And then I got some poblanos and some mushrooms from Natural Grocer too, so I can try to make I will make a poblano cream sauce with some mushrooms, and then I got extra mushrooms to like jazz those up. I got a bunch of chips, so I'm gonna make some guacamole. I got some squash and zucchini. I'm gonna juice too, so I'll probably go over that. Ginger, of course. Green apples for juicing. Yeah, if you don't follow Yaki and his juice cleanse, like, you better get on it. So I'm gonna do the geogenetic juice cleanse. These are the poblanos. I got some beets because I do love juicing beets. It's a good source of vitamin C. Yeah, and that's about it. I got a bunch of stuff. I got stuff to juice. I got stuff to fill the fridge so that we can have some nourishing meals. I got some organic bread, sourdough. I know it's not like real sourdough, but yeah, we'll get there. And then, I found one. And then, some lunch meat because we can't just be walking around here eating gourmet meals every day, and that would be a lot. So, yeah, I got some lunch meat. I got some almond butter, so we can make some almond butter and jellies. Yeah, so I think this was a good haul. I was looking forward to getting some grocery shopping in because, yeah, I feel like we ain't had no food. We probably do. There's food in this house, don't get it twisted. We got food in the house, but I needed some produce. I feel like we ain't had no fucking produce in this house, So, yeah. Thanks for coming along with me to grocery shop at a house. And yeah, I'm stoked to get started and see what I'm gonna make, because I don't ever have a plan when I go to the grocery store. So, yeah, I will catch y'all on the next one, and let's see where this journey goes. Because I quit my job. It's Friday, and I ain't got nothing to do. No, it's really not Friday. It's Saturday. But yeah, we gotta make some shape. I don't really be knowing what to do with my time. Now that I don't have to wake up and go to work every day. So I gotta come up with content. I'll be learning how to do my videos and edit them and things like that, and kind of make it entertaining, because you know nobody ever thinks that they're like really entertaining. But when you watch people on YouTube, like, people be entertained, I guess. So yeah. Anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.